some water. It's good, John. It's good. Getting some work on your bag. Good, Chad. Sloop. Oh, bet. We're gonna get Jay Smith in here, bet. You're a real one, John. You're a real one. When I take a break here in a second, I'll give you mine. sure you like it up. Make sure you like it up, guys. Like it up. Don't be napping. Be tapping that like button. Double tap the screen. Bet, John. And I really enjoyed that breakfast for boxing or whatever it was, boxing for breakfast. Jay Smith guy he's very fun to talk to. He's very knowledgeable. And he's not just, just sitting on there talking about a bunch of, bullshit. Not gonna lie. I see a lot of people go on there and they're not doing something like me or Chad. They're just, speaking a lot of bullshit, And appreciate it, John. But, I feel like a lot of people hop on there and they talk about a lot of bullshit or just stuff that everybody knows about, just ongoing news. But Jay Smith, he seemed very knowledgeable. It was very interesting to talk to. Very much knew his stuff. I like how he verifies his mods and stuff, and he's a very nice guy, very enjoyable to talk to. Hopefully, I'll be in there more. I'll try to be in there before work tomorrow if he arrives. You want to see me imitate anybody? Emulate anybody? Any combos? What's going on, viewer? Like it up, double tap that screen, hit the like button. This is you again, John. I don't do any rope jumping, no. I do a little bit of road work here and there, but nothing too much. Kind of slack off on it a lot, I'm not gonna lie. Work, especially the days I mow, are hell. But today's a chill day. I didn't work today, so why not getting some bag work? I should have got some work in this morning, but my stomach was hurting me. I got stomach issues and stuff. Sometimes having my stomach messing up in the morning. Any combos you want to see on the bag? You want to see me emulate anybody? I got alright footwork. I'm not gonna say it's good or it's bad or anything, but I definitely say it's not the best. I got Bevo right here. Okay, I got Canelo for y'all. Match my shirt and everything, and the hat. And the gloves, technically, a little bit. I'll definitely invest in a jump rope, though. It's something I've been meaning to buy, but I just been slacked off on buying. Yeah, I'm trying to, bro. I got my water. Just sweating because of the humidity. It's humid out here in Florida. Getting a little cool breeze though. Sun's not too bad right now. It's covered up by clouds, but the humidity is always present. Surprisingly, Florida is actually one of the. Yeah, he always says hey and dips. He probably had a shower and stuff though. Usually, right after his lives, he's got a shower and then drive home. We'll see if he pops back in here again, because I'm actually gonna assume that he's gonna be alive a lot longer. Because yeah. The last time I was on here, I was only on for like 40 minutes, but you know what? We're almost 20 minutes in, and I'm having fun. I live out in just south of Tampa, in Sarasota. I live in between Sarasota and Fort Myers. If you know where Danny Duncan lives, I live there. Just on the opposite coast of Miami. Speaking of Miami, I'm not sure if you heard John, but I'm friends with David Benavidez, his third cousin. So it sounds weird, yeah, his third cousin or whatever. But their dads grew up together and trained together and played together, family stuff. But he's right. He's training in David's gym right now in Miami, and he says if I can get over there, I can train with him. No, nothing. He said nothing on sparring that he knows of, maybe. But he said for sure he can get some work in with maybe some of the coaches or some bag work, or for sure get in and watch some sparring and stuff and see David and shit. As big as I am a Canelo fan, I love any boxer as much as the next person, bro. So if I can see David Benavidez, shit, I'll be fanboying just as hard out as if I seen Canelo. It's hard to see Canelo down here, though. You don't ever come down to Florida. Pretty sure Berlanga and stuff comes down here, though. And then my mom actually, yeah, I know, Chad's not too far up from me. He lives just outside of Sarasota. So I was, trying to get a sparring with him, so hopefully when I get my license and my car working, me and him can get some sparring in and stuff and such. He definitely whooped my ass though. He's got really good footwork. You can see I'm already being sluggish. I already feel sluggish from the humidity. Hey, from the humidity from being, you know, working my body. I don't work out like I should. Only working out I do is working. We're working. A little bit. I shadow box a lot with gloves on. These are 12-ounce gloves, but normally I shadow box with 10-ounce gloves. I bought 10-ounce gloves, and I don't think I've ever properly used them. Just put them on and shadow box with them. I bought my 10s before I even bought my first pair of 16s, which is stupid in my opinion, but I wanted some light gloves to do work with, you know. And then I rarely ever use these ones, besides for bag work. I used to use 14-ounce Title gloves, and now I use these 12-ounce Hayabusa. I love the extra padded wrist support. Oh yeah, me and Chad are definitely gonna spar in the future. Best you tune, bro. We'll have it on both our channels, no doubt. Gotta get some water in. I'm gonna go run and get some more. I'm gonna bring this with me and throw it away. Gotta keep moving. You still there, John? Anyone you want to see me emulate? Any combos? Looks like some of the mosquitoes are coming out to play. We're okay. Ain't nothing I ain't used to. Ain't nothing we ain't used to. Any combos I should do? Anybody I should emulate? Not should, but you know, anybody you want to see me emulate? Canelo, Bivol, Usyk, Mayweather. I'm throwing those lazy hooks. I gotta stop. I like to throw those looping hooks. Yeah, the next thing I'm buying is definitely a jump rope and a double end bag. I'm gonna buy them at the same time because they're pretty affordable. I can buy them when I get paid. One thing that sucks about this bag too is I'm in my backyard, and if you know how Florida is with the dirt, how like sandy it is, there's a big old like uneven portion just like right here. It's like a little hole. It hasn't bothered me so far, but you know, it's there. Actually, kind of funny that when you mentioned that left jab, right hook, roll, and uppercut. Right jab, southpaw. I mean, I can do orthodox. I'll do orthodox combo just for you. Roll and uppercut. So left, right hook, uppercut. Left, yeah. Bad roll. Ah. Let me do it from here. I'm better off southpaw. And do the opposite, you said. No. I'm not good orthodox at all. Here, I'll do it from a southpaw stance. Yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, Mike Tyson's definitely one to read after and listen to, especially with boxing. I definitely gotta look up some bag drills to do. I don't know if you can tell with what I'm wearing who my favorite boxer is. I got both these off Amazon, actually. I want to get an aqua bag too. I think once I get my jump rope, my bag, my double M bag, I mean, maybe a couple other things that are on my list, and I definitely want to get an aqua bag of some sort at some point, or a rounded bag. Preferably an aqua bag, because I heard with those things you can punch them as hard as you want and there's no impact. Like you just eat your punches. Yeah, this eats up my arms. You can tell I don't do a whole lot of bag work. How tired my arms are now. My right arm right here is killing me. I don't know. I've really only started doing it again recently because of Chad. Not gonna lie. Usually before I did it about half hour, and then I would take a break, and then do another like 20 minutes to a half hour if I could. But usually it'd only be another 15 before my arms would give up. The other day I did 40 minutes. I'm not gonna lie, I fucked off more. I fucked off on this stream too. So far, this has been the hardest bag work I've done since I bought this bag, which says a lot. Yeah, I definitely want to get that double end bag that Chad has. Oh yeah, this Florida heat ain't playing around. Don't help that I got freaking shaggy hair. I gotta get a haircut soon. Just haven't had the money to go. It's not the heat that gets you, it's the humidity. Well, dad joke for you. Surprisingly, Florida is one of the states with the lowest amount of 100-degree days, like actually 100 degrees on the dot, not including the humidity and all that. There's only been, like, I think, less than half a dozen since 1900. There's been more 100-degree days in Chicago than there has been down here. But that doesn't mean the humidity and the extra sun rays don't get you. Oh yeah, the mosquitoes definitely biting me up, bro. They like biting me up, bro. I got their favorite blood type too, so you know I get extra bit up. Doesn't help that I'm wearing Crocs right now either. Normally I put my socks and shoes on and do this, but I've been too lazy. I was too lazy to do that. I wanted to get on here and get my hour in while y'all were still on. My boy Zernak's gotta be in here, but he's probably making his edit. But John, would you like to see any like VR boxing content? Just wondering, you know, just asking. Because I may venture into that. So on days like this where it's super hot out, or if it's like hotter than this really isn't that bad. But when it's hot, if it's hotter than this, or if it's raining outside, you know, I can hop on the VR. But you know, let me know what do you think of that. I have the online one where I can play against real players, or I can do the one where I'm just facing the computer. Oh, wait, did you just get back? But John, what I was saying was, would you watch like VR boxing at all? Like, just wondering, because if there's days where it's hotter than this, or if it's raining outside, you know, I can alternatively switch my content up till I get like a double end bag or something along those lines to do something inside. Bet. I have the game where you can play online against real players. My only problem with that is it's not the most realistic. And like one of the best boxers on there, his form is like, the game rewards you on form, but at the same time it can't fully body track you. So it's just the shoulder rolls aren't that good, and like the way the rotations are. So you could just, like, the best guy on there, you just gotta have really good footwork and really fast hands. It's on the MetaQuest 3. It's called Thrill of a Fight. I don't know if you ever heard of it, but definitely look it up and you get a try on it whenever I'm not streaming. I mean, shit, if you want to go look at it real quick, you can. But I have one video up on it that I privated a long time ago, back when I first started boxing. It's really nothing that good, but I'll definitely tomorrow after work, I'll definitely hop on there and see how y'all like it. Like, playing against the computer is realistic, but it isn't at the same time. Like, I can just sit here and I'm dodging every punch. But if I'm facing a real player, obviously that's not going to work. And obviously as the opponents get harder, the less I can do this. I've never really faced the hard opponents. I always do like the quote-unquote realistic. But let me stop yapping. Working on my stiff jab. Is it good? I got a good stiff jab. Learning from Canelo and Triple G. Well, actually watched the Canelo and Triple G fight. Trying to learn how both of them jab. Get it down. The thing is with my jabs is I do this too much. So I'm starting to work on pushing forward on my jabs and not pushing to the side. When I push to the side, I hurt my shoulder when I spar. Bet. All good. If Jay Smith don't pull up, you don't pull up. But I mean, shit, if he does, it'd be an honor. Starting to get sloppy with it. But I appreciate you sticking around, John, and talk with me. All good. If Jay Smith ain't here, he ain't here. But I mean, it'd be an honor if you did. Not for real, bro. It'd be a huge honor to have him in here. It was really nice talking to him this morning. So I'll definitely be in there more when I can. I'll try to be in there tomorrow if he's live early enough because I gotta work. But I think he should be. I wake up around 6 or 7 a.m. every day. Almost every day. If I did it today, I didn't even work. I had to call off. Luckily, I don't. At the same time, it was lucky, but it was not. I'm in a predicament. Well, I don't work like a job. True Media, I checked out True Media, bro. I'm subscribed to them. I haven't looked at any of their content yet, but I definitely gotta look at their content. I subscribe to them now, and I think I did watch a couple shorts. From them, but that was it. These gloves are really starting to get worn in. Like, these are my least worn in gloves. And the only person who really wore these a lot was my sister sparring me. I saw the big old sweat mark on the bag. I don't know if you can see it. The big old sweat mark from my arm. No, I have a younger brother. But it sucks because he's 4 years younger than me, but he's the best genetically out of all three of us, and yeah, he's the laziest one of us all. He doesn't like, he likes wrestling a little bit, but that's it. He's not big on the boxing. He watches a little bit of UFC. That's it though. He likes to play his video games and stuff like that. And I was the same way when I was his age, but at the same time, I was 4'5". He's the same height and strength as me, and he just, dude, he can. I've gotten into like little, brotherly fights, and he grabs me, but he gets back control on me and grabs my hips and just goes, boom, and just suplexes the shit out of me. And this dude's 4 years younger than me, never worked out a day in his life, and plays video games all day. I've had to work, to get to my strength to where I'm at. He just, natural God gift ability. Man, what I would do to have his body. I told him about it a billion times, how genetically, he's like, oh, I don't care, Hunter, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I said, whatever, dude, you're going to be the one regretting it in 30 years. He played a year of football, but he doesn't have, the mental discipline to want to work and stuff like that. Yeah, it's crazy to me. Dude, he's got everything that I wanted when I was his age. And the only reason I didn't do it when I was his age is because I didn't have the size or the strength or the testosterone in my body. I was confused with life. I'm like, why is everybody hitting puberty and I still have it? Because I didn't hit it till I was 16. But he hit it. He's 4 years younger than me, and he hit it 2-3 years ago. He's already almost growing a mustache, and his is more visible than mine. So he's definitely got more testosterone pumping through his body than I do. He just doesn't use it. You'd think we're twins. If you were to see us, you would think we're twins. But we're not. Yeah, one of my homies that got me into boxing, he bought me my first pair, which were those title gloves I have. I think they're on the channel in my early sparring vids that are unlisted, but I'll public them if you want me to, John. It's just you gotta be careful because my sister, her potty mouth. Surprised the video isn't age restricted or deleted for what she said. My brother, like I said, he likes wrestling and UFC. He plays the video games for UFC and all that, but he's not into it. I hope he does grow into something, at least, wrestling, boxing, even football or baseball. I did baseball for 8 years of my life, from the time I was 4 years old to the time I was 12. I was playing baseball. So, and then my sister came around when I was around 12, and yeah, that's one thing I wish was pursuing, as I wish I got into boxing at a younger age. I didn't get into boxing until I was 18, 19 years old. I feel like if I got into it at a younger age, I could be a lot better at where I am. I could probably be at a gym right now. I'd probably be some sort of amateur, but you know, too bad. I'm tired of thinking about those what ifs. Tired of being what could have been if I did this, you know. Um, I'm not a big fan of WWE, but I watched during like the John Cena stuff and The Rock. Yeah, I like The Rock and John Cena and them, but I went to this midget wrestling thing. It's like co-owned by WWE or like something that they do. But it was a bunch of these I don't want to say midget wrestling, but you know the little people wrestling. That's what they call it, little people wrestling. My bad. I know I can be offensive to people. I just didn't think about it. But little people wrestling. It was a really nice event, really fun. I went to the Jake Paul versus Mike Perry fight. Um, you gotta let me know what gyms there are, John, because the closest one to me is this one at the Port Charlotte Mall, and it really doesn't look like that good. It looks like it's a kid gym. It's very small because it's in a mall, and the boxing ring takes up 90% of the area. Tampa is good, but Tampa's like an hour away, almost hour drive, 45 minutes to an hour out. And I need to get my license and stuff, so if I could drive out there, I would. There's one in Northport too. I see Northport Boxing Club. They have their USA certified or whatever. I don't know if that matters or not. Does it matter if your gym is like USA certified? Oh. Does it matter if it's like USA certified or anything like that? But John, you definitely gotta let me know what gyms are good around me, because I need to find a good one to go to. When I say good, I don't mean like, oh, I want the coach to pay attention to me. I just want a gym where, you know, the boxers there, they know what they're doing, so that I know that, you know, they're being properly trained, stuff along those lines, like a good gym. Doesn't have to be fancy gym equipment. Doesn't have to be the best coaches giving me one-on-one, hands-on tips all the time. Just somewhere I know will take me in, let me hone in my craft, and then if I prove it to them, they'll take me in, and I'll have that more private-esque training stuff. You definitely gotta let me know what gyms there are, and it doesn't matter if they're like USA approved or certified or anything like that. Cause I remember someone was telling me that if the gym's not like USA certified, but I'll definitely check out K9 Boxing for sure. I got you, John. Don't worry. What gyms are out there by Champa and stuff? Cause like I said, there's one in Northport that's good, but I don't know if it's good. I just know that it's USA certified. I don't know if that matters or not. Because I remember looking and someone said if it's not USA certified, it's not a good gym, but I don't know how true that is. Oh, that's what's up. See, like around this area too? That's me and Chad. Should we only 50 minutes in? Honestly, it's the best live so far. I feel good. Train good. We still got 10 more minutes. if you want, John, I can when I go inside, I can stream some Undisputed or Fight Night Champion if you want. Oh, bet. I'll definitely go out there. You gotta let me know. You gotta let me know where they are. Shoot me a thing on Instagram. It's Agent Usyk all _. It should have like a animated AI picture or whatever of Canelo. If not, go in Chad's following or his followers, and then you should be able to search me up from there. My most recent post was me with my leg wrap. That was from a year. I have almost a year ago. Almost. It's crazy. It's almost been a year. But yeah. I tore my meniscus, and my meniscus healed. But I've heard of Boxing Society. Yeah, no, like I was saying, I tore my meniscus about a year and a half ago, almost 2 years ago. And I went untreated for a while. You know, I thought I was okay. Maybe it was just, a limp knee. I was playing football in the backyard, and my brother had pushed me over this little doggy gate we have right here. I don't want to show it because my backyard is kind of like, not nice looking. But, those little, like, playpens, those little colorful little playpens that interconnect. All good, John, all good. But, he pushed me over there when I went flying over my head. Well, my meniscus actually got messed up on my right knee. And it really started messing me up with boxing. And so I'd be sparring, and I would go to pivot off the shoulder roll, and I use my knee to I pivot in my knee just a little bit. I'd rotate it, and it would give me rotational issues. Well, it turned out when I tore my meniscus, it shot off a piece of my bone, and then that piece of bone, that bone that goes straight down the center of your little kneecap, behind your kneecap, there was a bone that got inside that bone, and it was just like stuck in there, and they had to go in there with forceps and whatever. I hate to be all, I don't know if you're squeamish or not, I hate to go into like detail about that stuff, but you get the point. I had to have surgery for it. I have 2 little marks on my legs. It's hard to see because they've healed for the most part, but you see two little notches for when I put the camera and the forceps in there. It was the craziest feeling ever. They're like, you might have really vivid dreams, people say. I'm like, alright. So I imagine myself ringside at a Canelo fight, and then 5 seconds later, and next thing I know, I'm like, what the fuck happened? They're like, your surgery's all done, and I'm like, my knee feels good. Like, it hurts, but it feels good at the same time. It makes sense. Like, it felt like, it just hurt, like, on the skin and the muscle, but it didn't hurt, like, on the bone. But speaking of Canelo, bro, the closer we get to September, the more I get scared Bud's gonna beat him. Like Jay Smith was saying, like, people want to underestimate Crawford because he's the quote-unquote smaller guy because he's coming from a smaller weight class, but he's really the bigger guy. He's coming into that fight. We'll see how his speed is adjusted. Like, I love both Crawford and Canelo, but Canelo is just my guy. He made his debut 3 weeks after I was born. Canelo did. Canelo's been basically boxing as long as I've been alive. Yeah, sun's starting to go down. It's all right. I'm gonna get a drink of water, and we're gonna get these last few minutes in. John, if you want me to, when I go inside, I can stream some Fight Night or Undisputed if you want. We can continue the conversations. It's up to you, there, bro. Thank you, bro. I got this off Amazon, bro. $20. And then I got this hat custom made off Amazon as well. But I'm gonna go live on some Fight Night in a minute. I'm gonna grab water. We're gonna get these last 2 minutes in. We're gonna really work on the bag, and then I'm gonna go inside, get my stuff set up. I'm gonna go live again, and we can play some Undisputed or Fight Night. I'm probably gonna head on Fight Night, just because Undisputed has been, it's not my cup of tea. I like Undisputed, but starting to fall out of love with it, if you know what I mean. Just gotten kind of tired of it. All good, John, all good. Have fun with your kids, bro. Spend time with them, bro, you know. They younger, they older? I'd assume they're a little younger, but you know. You never know. My dad still takes me out to get ice cream. If you don't want to answer, you're all good. A little bit of a too personal question, it's not that. Just trying to, make conversation. Oh yeah, Lions do play tonight, bro. All good. you and Chad are big Lions fans? All good, bro. Jason will hop in when he hops in, bro. I'm new to this stream too, so gotta earn myself up. But bear down. Y'all are not winning the division this year, bro. Bears are gonna get y'all. We're gonna get our get back. I've only ever went to 2 Bears games in my life. One was in 2021. We beat the Lions. I think it was 3 weeks before Halloween. They actually played on Halloween that year too, and my dad went to that game uh, with some buddies of his. But I also went when Brandon Marshall played on their team back in like a long time ago. I was a little kid. I barely even remember. All I remember is that I liked McDonald's fries so much. We stopped at McDonald's afterwards. Like, you want anything to eat? I'm like, I just want a large fry. And I'm like, really? That's it? I'm like, yeah. Simple days of being a little kid. I'm not gonna lie, I miss the moments I had with my parents growing up. Oh, you're a Washington fan. I had a family friend that lived out in Washington for a long time, up until all the stuff happened with them attacking the you know where, government building. After that stuff happened, he kind of got out of there. But it was just because it wasn't even because of that. It was just, he was sick of living there. He wanted to go back home, so he moved back to Indiana, where I used to live. I grew up just outside Chicago, about 20-30 minutes driving. But it's nice out there in Indiana. We'd go to and from Chicago 1,000 times when I was little. Yeah, Chicago's a really nice city. It's not as bad as everyone says it is, even on the south side. They're very nice, very hospitable people there, and they're always coming in with welcome, open arms. And the food out there in Chicago is, dude, people want to talk about the best food in the United States. It's Chicago, bro. No, not New York, not California. It's Chicago, bro. Like, I've never been to California, but there's nothing like Chicago food, in my opinion. There's nothing like it. Who knows? Maybe it's up there with some of the New York pizza and stuff. But yeah, Orlando does have. Sorry for the late response, but Orlando does have a crazy ass McDonald's. A few years ago, before I lived down here, I vacationed down to Orlando, and we passed by that McDonald's, that big old McDonald's with the play place, and dude, it's the world's biggest McDonald's or something like that, dude. It's insane. We never went inside of it, but we passed by it a couple times on my trip. Me and my homie, we went down to Orlando. We were gonna go to SeaWorld and all these fun places. But then on like the second day of the trip, we went to this like fun place where you like load money on the card and you play the arcade machines. Well, they had this really nice go-kart. It's called Andretti's. If you know what I'm talking about, Andretti's. They actually had a lawsuit not too long after I had went there. I went to Andretti's and they have this giant metal staircase. Well, I was excited for the trip, and I was over excited, and we were going down the stairs, and I tripped, and I'm holding on to the railing for dear life as I'm falling forward, and my ankle is going. So imagine this is my foot flat, and it's like my ankle on the sides. My ankle went on all the steps as it went down, with all my weight on it. It went bounced off the steps, all my weight and all. Yeah, my area got hit by the storm last year, yeah. 2 or 3 years ago, the storm actually came right through my backyard. Literally, we were in, like, the heart of the storm. My backyard right here. It came right through my backyard. We didn't have any damage, luckily. But, unfortunately, my bong got, line down the middle of it somehow. Oh, dang. My dad has, screws in his knee when he was 20 years old. He was playing beach volleyball, and he went to go jump up. Oh yeah, 2 years ago, yeah, it went right through my backyard, dude. Right through my backyard, right through it. We didn't have any damage besides minimal roof damage or anything, no windows or anything like that, but it was pretty bad. We weren't here. We actually went up to Mobile, Alabama, where my grandma lives. It's right near Pensacola. If you watch college football, Ryan Williams is actually from Mobile. So, yeah. My grandma's been living there about 3 or 4 years, same with my uncle. When my dad was 20, like I said, he was playing beach volleyball. And he went to go spike the ball down, while the other guy on the other side wanted to do the same. Well, they collided knees. And then for a split second after he landed, he was like, oh, I'm fine. It hurt a little bit in the air with the collision. But then as soon as all his weight came down, his knee just buckled and gave out, and they had to put 3 screws in his knee, on his inside of his knee. I'm pretty sure on both sides or whatever, on his plate or something like that. He broke his kneecap or something like that. I don't know. He still has the surgery scar from it on his knee. Luckily, I've never had to have anything like that, but I did have my meniscus tear. But besides for the time that it was hurting and and killing me, I guess you could say, it wasn't that bad. But I'm gonna finish up here. I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna go inside because mosquitoes are eating me up. I'm gonna shower, and then I'm gonna hop on a fight night. If you don't hop back on, you're good, bro. Have fun with your kids, bro. Spend time with them, bro. Get all the time you can with your kids before I shouldn't say all that. It's not really my business. But get time with your kids, bro. It's always good to spend time with your kids. I mean, spending time with some random other kid. But I'm gonna end this live. I'm gonna go inside and shower and hop on fight night. So hopefully I'll see you there, John. If not, have a good night, have a good day. I'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully on Jay Smith's live if he's live in the morning, bro. Have a good one, bro.